The vagus nerve stimulation. The vagus nerve is the longest nerve and it starts from our brain through the face, through the organs, into the gut. Please keep an eye on my description box where I'll be giving you more detailed information on the vagus nerve and its benefits for our body. So the vagal tone is healthy. You need to do all these beautiful postures and the breathing technique that is given below. Thank you. Namaste. This is Vahida here. We will start by the tree pose. So here you will balance on one leg. Take one leg up, put it on the inner thigh and try and take your hand up if you can balance, or you can keep it at your heart center. Slowly inhale and exhale here for a while, as long as you can balance, and then you can bring your leg down and hands down. Do it on the other side. Balance your body weight on one side. Take the foot of the other leg and put it in the inner thigh. Take your hands on your heart center and then above your head. Balance yourself here, inhaling and exhaling. Point your gaze at one spot so that you can balance, and then bring your hands and your leg. Going Vajrasana for a child pose. Stretch back and then go forward, bend on the floor, head on the floor, hands next to your legs, next to your shins, palms facing upwards. Breathe here. You can have your hands in front of you stretched out and your knees separated. Also, a different way of doing the child pose where you stretch your spine more further. Stay here for a while, inhaling and exhaling. Come up and sit down straight. We now do the cat pose by taking a nice deep inhalation. Let your spine sink down, hips up, and exhaling, put your head in and the hips in and push your spine up. Inhale and exhale. You will look up, let your spine sink down, hips up, and exhaling, put your head in and the hips in and push your spine up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and take a child pose to relax. Coming up again on all your fours. We will go into the downward facing dog pose. So here you will let your hips fly up in the air and try to keep your heels down. This is a three-legged pose where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. Where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, Walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. From here we will go into a plank and come on your knees, just chin, your hips fly up in the air, head in between your arms, pushing back at your navel. Come on your toes and get one step in front of you and try to start getting up from the runner's pose right up into a wide-legged pose. We will go into the goddess pose by folding your arms at the elbows. Go down on your knees. Get your arms in front of you. Stretch your shoulder blades. Stretch out again and come out of the pose. Get your arms in front of you. Stretch your shoulder blades and do the eagle arms over here, or you can just fold your hands into a namaste pose. Stretch out again and come out of the pose. We'll go into the garland pose now by coming a little bit closer, stretching your arms up and seat your hips in between your thighs, pushing your knees with your elbows away from each other. Going up again straight and down. Stretching your arms up and seat your hips in between your thighs, pushing your knees with your elbows away from each other. Going up again straight and down. Here we will do the Brahma Mudra with the face going from one side to the other side. Inhale when you're looking in front. Exhale when you're tilting back. Inhale and exhaling. Chin on the neck. Take your head on one shoulder and then on the other shoulder. Now we'll rotate the whole neck on the pivotal joint of our neck. Inhale, take your head to your right, back, left and front. Inhaling and exhaling. Take a nice rotation of your neck and up. Relax here for a while with a deep inhalation and a long exhalation. Crocodile pose first to relax your whole body by separating your legs, your toes pointing out, heels are in, your head is on your folded arms. Breathe here. In this pose, your heart gets a very good rest as it is in a nice resting pose. You are totally relaxed here. Inhale and exhale. And then raise your head up by getting your arms next to your chest. Feet together. This is the Sphinx pose, where your elbows are right under your shoulders, head is up. This can be called a small snake too, or the Sarpasana. Now you will go into the Bhujangasana, where you are just up till your navel, and you can also clasp your hands behind. Come out of this pose and sit down. A counter pose of child pose. Always after a back bend, take a slight forward bend, just to have a soothing for the spine. Lie down in the T shape, hands shoulder level. Raise one leg up and get it across on the other side. Raise it again and bring it down. Inhaling, get it up. Exhaling, bring it down and twist your neck on the opposite side so that it's like squeezing pose. Now we'll be doing it with a folded leg. Raise your leg up and fold from the knee level. Keep it on the other leg and bring the knee down, looking in the opposite side. Get your knee up. Exhaling, bring it down. Raise your knee up, inhale, exhale, fold it and bring it down. Try to touch the floor with the knee if possible. Get your knee up, exhaling, unfold your leg and bring it down. One more variation we'll do. Get your heel on top of the toes and twist in the direction of the top leg. Inhale, exhale, looking in the opposite side always. Inhale, exhale. Here we'll do with both legs wrapping themselves in the eagle pose and get that wrapped up knees down. So the top knee will be down. Just change your position and go in the other side. So this is the eagle wrap spine twist. Sit in whichever pose you want, hands in front of you, fingers pointing towards yourself, and take your eyes up. Stretch your tongue out and breathe out with the sound. We will do it once more. Wrist in front, fingers pointing towards you. Inhale, look up. So one more last time we'll do. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, stretch forward, tongue out. Roll your tongue side to side. Omkara recitation. This is Brahmari, the bee's breath. And now we will be doing the best pose of this session is Shavasana, the corpse pose. Here your body will cool down and rest and relax totally. So keep your feet away from each other. Let your toes fall out. Your hands are also away from your body with your palms facing the ceiling. See that there is no curve in the spine or in the neck. Everything is flat on the mat. Let your spine sink into the floor. You will now scan your full body from your toes to your skull, inhaling and exhaling nice and deep, and relaxing each and every part of your body from the toes to your skull. And when we are done, we come out from the right side and sit down. Here we are doing some friction on the palms by rubbing the palms together and cupping the eyes for it to get some rest. And that's the end of the session. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Anyone can yoga. Namaste.